Hi, my name is Nova, if you didn't know. And welcome back to my 1.21 Let's Play. Last time in this world, I did quite a lot. I found an area that I wanted to live. Then I went down into the caves and did a trial chamber. I also went even further and dove into the deep dark and cleared out the entire ancient city. I also got some brand new pets. And today I'm finally going to be building my house. I hope. Things don't usually go to plan over here. So the donkey from the last episode, he died and I lost the footage of him dying, so here's a recreation. We were wandering through a bunch of different biomes and I found like the smallest sliver of a desert that there has ever been in the world, and I got all the sand from it. And then on my way back home, he literally died from like a skeleton shooting him, but it's okay because I literally have a replacement right here. Not that I need him anyway, because I might have gotten all the sandstone I need already, to be honest with you. But there's still lots of work to be done. I do need to get a lot of warped planks for this build. I might need even a little more than this. Also, why can I see like 2 blocks ahead of me? I want to be nosy. Thank you. The amount of sandstone I actually got is insane, and I'm really sad that I lost all the footage. And by lost the footage, I quite literally mean lost it, because I've like moved once again across the country since I recorded. Oh my god, I have to tell the story. I have to tell the story. So I moved again and I had to ship like my computer through like a box because I couldn't take it with me on the plane. And from what I hear from people telling me, I probably could have taken it on the plane with me, but oh my god, I shipped my computer through a box and it arrived. Tell me why. One of my monitors was completely broken. Oh, okay. Like as if someone took a knife and literally stabbed it. So here I am thinking like my monitors are secure in this box, and I open the box and it's like someone stabbed one of my monitors. That was the least of my worries. Monitors are like very replaceable. So with my good monitor still intact, I plug in my computer and I turn it on. Tell me why the display was completely messed up. Oh. He tried to kill me. Anyway, I turned on my computer and it literally looked like this. Like, oh, okay. So me not being good with computers at all, I'm like, oh, like it's probably just my monitor. It's probably broken. And then I actually look it up online and someone's like, well, no, your graphics card is shot and you'll need to replace it entirely. That's not fun. So it's really giving UPS owes me $500. And that's exactly what I got. Minus 400, but so all that to say, today I'm building my house. The one big resource for this build is going to be the sandstone. Like it is imperative that I have enough of that, because if I don't, I have to go find a desert again, and I'm really not ready for that. I think that should be enough, but if it's not, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I might cry. Also, I've decided to use shaders now and have the default like clouds on. I know no one cares, but to me that's a very big deal. I know like one person is about to relate to what I'm gonna say, and it's Bertha Darling. I cannot find a shaders that I play with and I'm like 100% happy with, and it really like irks me on a deep level. And like even this shader, like look at the lighting glitch on the torch. Like I just can't deal with that. And I think I literally spent like an hour the other night going through the settings of the shaders pack to make it look good, and I still don't like parts of it. So I'm just like, well, what do I do now? Why am I ranting about, you know what? I deserve to rant. I deserve to rant, just like I deserve to cry, which I'm about to do right now. I need to watch how... Oh, okay. Okay, I haven't even talked about what I'm doing today. Wait, yeah, I did. I'm building my house today, and I haven't shown you a picture yet of my house because I like half wanted it to be a surprise, but also like half wanted to show you and be like, this is the house that I designed. Now, I do have a track record of really bad houses in Minecraft. I kind of really took my time with this one because if this is gonna be like a world that I dedicate a lot of time to, I don't want to live in an ugly house, and I'm sorry. So it was either I needed to step it up and lock in and build a good house, or I was gonna call Moon Intensity and have her build one for me. So here's a picture of what the house is gonna look like. I really wanted like an observatory slash telescope area. So I really wanted that like little dome at the top with the telescope. I'm just gonna smelt the rest of this sandstone to get some smooth sandstone. And while that's doing that, I am going to flatten this mountain a bit because my house won't fit on it as is. So we're gonna go to like this level, I'm pretty sure. And then my house is gonna sit on this level and hopefully it'll fit. It is kind of big. Oh God, I'm nervy. I actually have no idea why I was nervous because I mean, I knew it was gonna fit anyway because I literally planned it out. Okay, me. Anyway, I didn't realize that digging this out would take so long. I thought it was gonna be like 10 minutes removing the dirt and boom, bam, boom, I'm done. And it literally took me like an hour. I'm also now realizing, looking back, that I could have sped up the time if I had a better pickaxe. So I'm thinking maybe next time I could try to fight the wither and get a beacon to help me mine things faster. I don't know. As I was mining out the stone, I noticed something weird happening. Is he trying to herd Llama Man away? Absolutely not. Why are you? Don't go back over. Oh, you know what? You can't trust anyone nowadays. 1 minute you're giving him a mask and a cape, and the next he's trying to run away from you. Good luck trying to get out of that. And finally, that took 45 minutes longer than expected. So now that all the land is flattened out, I basically just have to start building the house. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about that stuff. It's just gonna have to stay there, I fear. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna start building the house now. And once I'm about like halfway done, I'll check back in. But oh my gosh, we're gonna have a roof over our heads. Unfortunately, I started celebrating a little bit too early and you're about to find out why. But when I was planning out this house, I didn't realize just how much sandstone I would need. What really gets me is like the little cracks in the house where I filled in gaps in creative that I now have to fill back in survival. It was quite annoying, but whatever. Lucky for me, when I first went to get sandstone in the lost footage era, I got way more than I actually needed, so I was good on that front. But there was one missing crucial piece to the house that I overlooked until now, and that was dark oak, and I had none of that. So the journey of finding dark oak actually took a lot longer than I expected, 2 hours to be exact. So I'm gonna do my best to condense this down into 5 minutes or less. So after realizing that I had no dark oak, I decided to use the second donkey that I had and start exploring. So we crossed over the plains biome into a forest, and beyond that forest was a swamp. Now I'd never seen a swamp in my world, but I took one look out over the horizon and I realized there was no dark oak in sight. So I turned back around and I went in a different direction, hoping that I would find a dark oak forest there. And we continued through the forest until I found myself over a cavern, which I accidentally fell inside of. So I had to push my donkey through the water and build a small little staircase to help him get up. But as I was going up the staircase, I fell, and unlucky for the donkey, I fell right onto dripstone, and we both lost quite a bit of health, but we were now stuck in this very dangerous situation with no way out. However, there was water flowing down next to us, so I pushed my donkey into it and sent him upward. But as I was going up, a bunch of skeletons and mobs decided that they tried to kill me. So I killed those, and by the time they were dead, I turned around and I looked at the bottom of the water and I saw leather and a saddle on the floor, and I had realized what happened to my donkey. So I continued on foot through the forest. Rest in peace, donkey. Again, I found a village and stole some of their food, and I looked out over the horizon and still didn't see a dark oak forest in sight. I eventually found another donkey, which I then took to be my pack mule, and we wandered around for a bit before I got to the edge of an island that had an ocean, and I had to leave him there because there was no way I could get him into a boat, and I was not gonna push him through an ocean. I hope you understand. It was also at the shore that I found a structure in the water and decided to make a brush so I could find some treasures. And all I found was wheat, coal, and a wooden hoe. So I decided to leave that hoe and sail over the ocean. And can you believe that I found a mushroom island before I found dark oak? It was finding the mushroom island that made me decide to circle back to my house. And when I reached land, I found a horse to take with me. And I took this horse as far as I could before once again sailing in the ocean, where I found a very lonely chicken just out in the water. So I put her in my boat and I took her to land. And after saving the chicken, I walked on foot a bit more until I found my house. Then I decided to go a different direction. So I went in the direction of the jungle where I got Polly and Polly again. And I went through the jungle and I sailed through the water, and that's when I found armadillos. And I had never seen an armadillo in Minecraft survival before, so I took this opportunity to play around with them. And then I remembered there's wolf armor now. And very determined to make the wolf armor, I bred the armadillos and waited for them to drop scoots so that I could get Holly some armor. But I didn't know this would be an overnight process. So while I was waiting for them to drop them, night fell and mobs were attacking us literally left and right. I've never ever seen so many mobs in one place before. I swear I was defending these armadillos like it was the apocalypse. And luckily all the armadillos managed to stay alive through the night, and when the sun came up, I got the final scoot that I needed and crafted armor for Holly. I said goodbye to the armadillos and continued sailing through the water, and as I was sailing through the water, something started to come into my render distance, and thank God it was a dark oak forest. So I finally got the wood that I needed for my house and some saplings to take home. And while I was around there, I saw a yellow axolotl in the water, and I took that with me as well. And then finally I headed home. Wait, 4 minutes? I kind of eat that. Anyway, so I'm finally building the house now. You guys, I was so excited to get this house done. So I will say I did take some parts of this house from a house that I saw online. I'll leave the link to it if I can find it again. But my contribution to this house was sort of changing up the roof and the block types, and also of course the big cylinder and the dome at the top. I also added in some special touches like extra windows and like buttons here and there. But anyway, this is actually the first house I've ever built in survival Minecraft that I can say I'm 100% proud of. Like, I just think it's so cute and it matches like what I love about a Minecraft house so well. I'm not really too fond of like modern houses, but also I really don't vibe with like the medieval core or like cottage core vibe house. So I feel like this is sort of a perfect middle ground while leaning more toward that like cozy home feel. I would say the only thing that I would change about this house is if I could have a different roof color, I would. I'm kind of upset that the only blue wood block we have is warped wood. At certain angles, it's just a little too green for me, but it's not that big of a deal. I can live with it. But this footage here is me putting all the wood pieces in and sort of filling out the gaps between the sandstone blocks. And the house really starts to come together here. We're just missing a few final pieces. Oh my gosh. So this is most of the house done. Obviously some like little blocks and stuff are missing. There's also the big dome on the top. So there's supposed to be a big glass dome here, and sticking out the top there is going to be a huge like telescope. But I didn't realize until it was too late that I actually don't have any cyan dye, so I need to go all the way back to the desert to get that. So we're gonna do that now. I'm not taking another donkey. It's too traumatic for the both of us. Something about me and donkeys just don't mix well. I don't know why they keep dying, and like we could dumb it down to like my sheer bad luck, but I feel like that many donkeys dying in a row is way more than just bad luck. There's a donkey curse somewhere. I'm convinced. I see cactus. Why did I say that so creepily? Ew. Okay, I need cactus and I need a lot of sand. Hello, bunnies. You know what? I feel like I never see people like starting like a bunny farm or anything. You know what I mean? Like they just feel so... Girl, nobody was talking to you. They just feel so like not useful. I don't know. Let me get my little cactus fix. I basically just need enough sand to make the dome and to cover a few other windows in the house that are gonna be cyan. I only need like a couple stacks, to be fair. Just like 1 or 2 stacks should be enough. I'd say closer to 1 stack probably. Like I really don't even need that much because the dome at the top of my house is not that big anyway, so it shouldn't need like a colossal amount of sand. Like honestly, I could probably do it in like 63 pieces of glass, you know what I mean? Like just very minimal, very demure, cutesy amount of sand, you know? Yeah, that should work. Oh my god, is that a coral reef? Hello, what's over there? What am I seeing right now? Oh my god, it is an oasis. This is beautiful. When I find Brickella here, right. It's actually kind of awkward if you don't watch Brickella and you don't know that she just did 100 days in like a desert type of thing. Anyway. I didn't even see you. I was too busy raving about Brickella. Oh my god. I want a camel. I really shouldn't. I feel like I would be so irresponsible with a camel. We're friends. Okay, wait. I need you to stay here because I'm getting a saddle immediately. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh my gosh, I have a camel. I've never had a camel. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to act. Wait, let's explore. Oh my god, that's sick. Did I just run with a camel? Oh, it's perfect. It's glorious. Who needs donkeys? Kill them all, I say. Oh my god, literally picturesque. Hold on, we're getting a photo. You're really not photogenic, are you? That's embarrassing, but it's fine. What do I do? Girl, the armadillos always make it about themselves. Oh, see, this is why I can't have nice things. I already heard him. I have to bring him back home. Like it's a must. The way I just crossed that, a donkey could never. Well, now that I have a camel, let's go and take my sand back home, which I'm now realizing I could have done while I was getting the saddle. My thoughts exactly. I'm just a girl with her camel and her dog and parrot and llama. Superhero? Even you look confused. Now that I've got all this going, I can make my cyan dye. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Okay, and then I just gotta put the cyan glass on these little windows there and here. And now the rest will go toward the dome. I just have to take all this off. Oh my god, it's perfect. Look at it. I'm so proud of this. I'm actually so happy with this house. It's insane. Okay, house tour. So this is one of the entrance rooms, and this doorway leads out to this side of the hill. And then you come in here, and then there's like room for a basement. And then this is supposed to be like the main entryway. And then here is the side entrance out to this side of the hill. And then if I come up here, this is the second floor, which kind of has basically the same layout except this staircase in the middle. And then up here I think is gonna be like my enchanting room and maybe like brewing stuff, and then these separate rooms on the side for whatever. And then on the third floor we have sort of like the attic space, and I'm not sure what this is gonna be yet. It's probably gonna be storage. And then there's this side of the house as well, which I have no idea what to do with. But then you come up here, and there's a landing here, and then up at the top, the little observatory. Oh my god, I'm actually in love. There is, however, one thing missing from the observatory, and that is stars. Right now we're looking at some sandstone. So I need to go to the deep dark because I'm gonna put a skulk block there to kind of look like stars. So we're gonna go back down to the deep dark and get one of those. Let's hope I don't die. Oh my god, this is perfect. I can just come down here, grab one from here, maybe a few more. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't swim. This is perfect. The sun is setting. Probably by the time I get there, it'll be set, and then we can look at the stars. It's prime star viewing time. Maybe that's what I'll make this room. Like, I could put a bunch of skulk blocks in here or something. That could be cute. Okay, here we go. Perfect. And they're like twinkling. I love it. I'm actually in love with how it looks. Oh, and the moon shining through at the right time as well. Anyways, I'll spare you the gloating. This is my finished house. Obviously, we need to decorate the inside, but I'm gonna go ahead and save that for next time because I do want to incorporate some rooms for my animals and make it look really nice and colorful on the inside, which is gonna take a lot of work, which is for future me to do. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you next time, hopefully.